women and youth was also hailed by Honorable Babu Gaye. The nominated members said Gambian youth have affirmed their loyalty to President Jammeh and no cynic can poison their thoughts. Louis Mendy, GRTS.
Following the demise of Khalif General Serigne Mansour Sy of Tivaouane in the Republic of Senegal, which sad event occurred on the 9th December 2012, His Excellency the President of the Republic, Sheikh Professor Alhaji Dr. Yahya Jammeh, dispatched a special envoy to Tivaouane to attend the funeral and convey condolences on his behalf, his family, government, and the people of the Gambia. A media release from State House reveals that the special envoy to Tivaouane was led by Honorable Ousmane Sonko, Minister of the Interior, accompanied by the Imam Ratib of Banjul, Imam Aliou Charna Maska, Imam Mamadou Lamine Touré, President of Supreme Islamic Council, Imam Saja Fati, Imam of State House, 002 Seni Kamara, Amir of the State House Mosque. The delegation, according to the dispatch, was received by Serigne Abdul Aziz Sy and family members amidst a large crowd. The release states that Serigne Abdul Aziz Sy, on behalf of the family of the late Khalif General Serigne Mansour Sy, expressed heartfelt gratitude for the benevolence and solidarity shown by His Excellency the President of the Republic during these difficult moments, acknowledging that this did not come as a surprise to him and the entire family of Khalif General Serigne Mansour Sy, as His Excellency the President has always been there for Khalif General Mansour Sy and the entire family. Serigne Abdul Aziz Sy, the release went on to express his sect's readiness and willingness to continue to further strengthen the already cordial relationship that exists between His Excellency the President of the Republic of the Gambia and the late Khalif Serigne Mansour Sy and family within and out of Tivaouane. It concludes by saying special mention was made of the special envoy dispatched by His Excellency the President of the Republic during the funeral. U.S. President Barack Obama is demanding concrete proposals to deal with gun violence dividing opinion in Washington, and tragedy gripped Pakistan this week when 9 people administering polio immunization were killed by unknown gunmen. We'll be back with those and other stories after this break.
At Zenith Bank, every day is a celebration. We celebrate you, our customers, for taking every stride with us all through the year. Zenith Bank, the biggest bank in West Africa, your ideal banking partner, offering the most innovative and technologically driven products and catering for all your financial needs. With a wide range of banking products including our reliable money transfer platforms, RIA, Western Union and Money Express, that ensures your money is securely sent and received. Our e-products guarantee you a world-class banking experience with products like XPath, real-time access, WebPay, and our reliable alerts and internet banking. We pride ourselves in people, technology, and service. We are here to serve you and share in your success story. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Zenith Bank, a truly Gambian partner.
Welcome back. U.S. President Barack Obama is demanding concrete proposals to deal with gun violence, and he wants them by January. Mr. Obama said his Vice President Joe Biden will spearhead the effort, which is taking on a new urgency after the elementary school massacre in Newtown, Connecticut. CNN's Brianna Keller brings us up to speed with that development.
The president said this time Washington won't just talk about tackling gun violence.
This is not something where folks are going to be studying the issue for 6 months and publishing a report that gets read and then pushed aside. This is a team that has a very specific task to pull together real reforms right now.
He urged Congress to vote early next year on an assault weapons ban, a ban on high-capacity ammunition clips, and close the gun show loophole so all gun purchasers are subject to background checks. The president's task force will recommend policies beyond gun control.
We're going to need to work on making access to mental health care at least as easy as access to a gun. We're going to need to look more closely at a culture that all too often glorifies guns and violence.
The president is hoping to seize this moment of heightened public awareness to push Washington to change.
If there's one thing we should have after this week, it should be a sense of perspective about what's important.
The announcement is quieting criticism from within the president's own ranks. Congresswoman Carolyn McCarthy, who lost her husband in a mass shooting, now feels the president is showing leadership.
We will follow the President's Commission on Education, mental health, and all the other things that need to be done to keep us safe.
But far-reaching gun regulations will no doubt be met with resistance from the National Rifle Association, which has yet to weigh in on the debate but will hold a press conference Friday. Senior administration officials say they are ready.
The NRA is an organization that has members who are mothers and fathers, and I would expect that they've been impacted by this as well, and hopefully they'll do some self-reflection.
It's still to be seen if there's a clash between the White House and the NRA on how to deal with the issue of gun violence. A number of pro-gun rights lawmakers have changed their tune on whether to consider gun control measures, but the influence of the NRA is still very much a concern for a number of other politically vulnerable pro-gun rights lawmakers who have remained silent on the issue. Brianna Keeler, CNN, the White House.
Tragedy gripped Pakistan this week when 9 people administering polio immunization were killed by unknown gunmen. The violence has sparked widespread protest while UNICEF and the World Health Organization suspended polio vaccinations across the country. But as we hear in this CFI report, Pakistani authorities are carrying on with the exercise, targeting a staggering 1 million children.
In Pakistan this week, 9 people working on a polio immunization program have been killed by gunmen. Pakistan, Nigeria, and Afghanistan are the only 3 countries in the world where polio is still endemic. One of the health workers had been on life support since Wednesday, but died from injuries on Thursday. He was shot in the head by armed gunmen in the suburb of Peshawar, where he was administering polio vaccinations. Families of the victims are torn between shock and incomprehension.
I don't know what to do. My mind is not working.
UNICEF and the World Health Organization have suspended work on polio vaccinations across Pakistan. And the violence has sparked widespread protest. But Pakistani authorities, who supplied personnel to the campaign, have decided to continue with vaccinations in the 2 provinces where the violence occurred.
We go out door to door and risk our lives to save innocent children from being permanently handicapped. For what? So that our coming generations turn out to be healthy. We work for our country, and we are being rewarded in the form of death. What kind of justice is it? Why are we targeted and killed?
The polio campaign is aimed at about 1 million children that have not been vaccinated against the disease in the northwest of the country and in the southern city, Karachi. No one has claimed responsibility for the attacks, but in June the Taliban banned immunization in the tribal region of Waziristan, and some Islamists say it is to sterilize Muslims. Others have publicly opposed the campaign and say it is a cover for espionage. The World Health Organization has reported 56 cases of polio infections in Pakistan this year. Most were among the Pashtun ethnic group in the northwest of the country.
From the international news, we look at sports, where Sir Alex Ferguson describes the tie pitting his multi-talented Manchester United side against the 9-time European champions Real Madrid, the tie of the round. Thursday's draw between the 2 giants of European football will see 2 of the great names in the dugout in Sir Alex Ferguson and Jose Mourinho rekindling their rivalry. CNN's Alex Thomas has more on that draw in this report.
Will be missing from the quarter-finals after the round of 16 draw through 6 famous sides together. AC Milan versus Barcelona and Real Madrid against Manchester United, with the ties that caused the biggest stir when the balls were picked out at UEFA's headquarters in Switzerland earlier. Between them, the 4 teams have won the competition 23 times. The other standout match will be Arsenal against last season's runners-up and 4-time winners Bayern Munich. The draw certainly giving encouragement to outsiders for the title like Juventus, Paris Saint-Germain and Borussia Dortmund. Those games will be played in February. At least Barca's tie against Milan gives coach Tito Villanova an enticing target to aim for as he begins his latest fight against a cancerous tumour. He's undergoing another operation after the problem reappeared despite surgery on it last year. It's a major blow for the 44-year-old and for Barcelona, who are enjoying their best ever start to a Primera Liga season in Spain. After his operation on Thursday, Villanova will undergo 6 weeks of chemotherapy and radiotherapy, but he's expected to return to work before then. In the meantime, his assistant, Jordi Rora, will be in charge.
Thank you very much. The first and most important thing for us is Tito and his recovery.